Last time, we made a Moutabel, which many people confuse with a Baba Ghanoush. So today, let's make a real Baba Ghanoush. I used a hybrid lawn type of eggplants last time and talked about how to differentiate male and female eggplants and compare the difference in their amount of seeds. This time, instead of using the long type, I used a different round type. To give you a sense of the size, this is a comparison with a medium onion, and this is with a small tomato. Again, I'll use a male one, which has a dot at the bottom, and a female one, which has a dash just to compare. Other than the two eggplants, you'll also need some white onion, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, parsley or celery leaves, green bell pepper, and tomato, then lemon juice, sea salt, and some extra virgin olive oil. Last time, we grilled the eggplants over an open flame, but if your kitchen is not set to have an open flame, you can also bake them. Poke multiple holes on eggplants, bake at a preheated oven at 250 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes first, turn them upside down and put it back into the oven and continue to bake for another 20 to 30 minutes. The baked eggplants have wrinkled skin and dark spots at the bottom due to the caramelization. If you poke them, they leave a dent and won't spring back. That's a sign that they're done. Now let's take a look at a male eggplant. This round type is interesting as the way the seeds grow reminds me of tomato and the way they look reminds me of strawberry. All the seeds are gathered in a group, so it's easy to discard, and I find about 4 groups of it. But a female eggplant is a different story. The seed groups are discovered one after another, nonstop. In the end, a total of 8 seed groups are picked out, leaving much less pulp than the male eggplant. Remember the eggplants we used for the Moutabel last time? Not much difference between the male and female. So I guess it all depends on what type of eggplants you use. The 2 eggplants yield about 1.5 cup of pulp in the end, so I ended up adding a bit more of the long type to eventually make 2 cups. The baked eggplants are quite watery, so strain it before processing to the next step. Use a spoon to press the juice out as much as possible and get about 1/4 cup of the juice. Imagine that much liquid in the final paste. The liquid tastes sweet. You can use it for cooking or blend it in the drinks. After that, you can chop them up on the chopping board or you can use a kitchen scissor to cut them into fine paste. I think it's easier. After that, making the salsa is easy. To the eggplant paste, add onion, green bell pepper, and tomato. Save 20% for both of them. Add a garlic paste and mix it. Then add salt, lemon juice, and a chopped parsley. Mix well, have a taste, then adjust the seasonings if necessary. Lastly, add the olive oil, give it a final mix, and that's it. I like to chill the Baba Ghanoush in the refrigerator for 20 to 30 minutes before eating, as I think it tastes better, but you don't have to. Now let's talk about topping. Don't be scared, they're actually quite simple. The remaining bell pepper and tomato, mint or parsley leaf, and olive oil, some nuts, but only if you're not allergic. Also conventionally, some pomegranate molasses, which is concentration of pomegranate juice with or without sugar. It's quite tangy, so you may want to cut the lemon juice a little if you choose to use it. The pomegranate molasses is not easy to buy, so feel free to leave it out if you can't find it. When chilled, take the Baba Ghanoush out of the refrigerator and transfer it to a serving plate. Use a spoon to flatten it and make a swirl indent. Sprinkle with the remaining green bell pepper and tomato, drizzle with the pomegranate and molasses, as well as the olive oil, and a garnish with a mint leaf. Like Moutabel, Baba Ghanoush is usually eaten with a pita bread, but crackers, chips, or toasted bread is also fine. Of course, add some toasted walnuts if you like. Alternatively, you can use pine nuts. Taste-wise, Baba Ghanoush resembles guacamole, so quite different with Moutabel. And that's how to make the real Baba Ghanoush.